Hi everybody, welcome back to art class. Today we are going to jump into our sketchbooks. It is going to be a little bit of organization and also one drawing project. This particular page we're going to leave alone. If you want to write on it like this book belongs to and then your name, that's totally fine. But none of you, at least I don't think so, have like websites or that are associated with you. You own them, or you don't have like your business card that you would put there or anything like that. We are still in learning mode. We are still students. So this page basically just stays blank and you flip it over. This paper is here so that it doesn't get smudged up by what is on this piece of paper. If you can read my little post-it note, it says color swatches. I said we were going to do a little bit of organization today, and I meant it. So on my page, I'm going to start by titling this page. And for me, it's going to just say swatches. So you can make it fancy, you can make it simple. Okay, I have seen this spelled multiple ways, but this is how I like to put it. S-W-A-T-C-H-E-S. A color swatch is like what you see at the paint store. For this, for us, we are going to be taking swatches of all, I repeat, all of our coloring mediums. So what does it normally look like? There's a lot of different ways to do it, and every artist is individual. Typically what happens for markers is you draw some lines or you make a circle. I like to draw lines because that's how you color with a marker, right? You lay it down, you pull a stripe, you pick it up. So I'll do this. And a lot of times artists will label them as well. So I'm going to go through and like make the color marks, and then I'll follow through and write down the color names, because some of these markers, the cap color and the marker color, look nothing alike. If I have doubles of the colors throughout these boxes, I'll only swatch it once. Okay, oil pastels, always color a little circle. Colored pencils, typically you scribble like a little trail. I'll show you that. And crayons typically are to make a circle. It might take 2 or 3 pages. Don't swatch on the back. If you have swatches all the way down the front and then you flip it over and go all the way down the back, and then you have a few more over here, whatever material is on the left page will rub against the material on the right page, and these 2 pages will get dirty. So only swatch on the front. So it would be here, and then when this page is filled, you'll open it and swatch here. Okay? Let's get started. Okay, with that, my swatches are done. I have all of my markers categorized by color. I have my pastels grouped into regular and neon. I have my crayons grouped into regular and construction paper. And then I have all of the color pencils available to me. I actually have many more color pencils than this, and I will go through and try and add to some of these. So really, I could probably fill this entire page with colors and then some. But we are going to move on to our next thing. Okay, once we have the color swatches, you're just going to turn to a new page, and I want you to date the page. So we'll just say 9/20 for me because I don't know the exact date, but we're going to say that it's September of 2020. But you will write the date, so you're going to say like Monday and then the number and then the year. And on this page, you are going to do an open doodle. What that means for you is that you are going to have the opportunity to draw for me a composition of your choice that fills this page. So there should be some things on this page, and those things are going to be different depending on your grade level. But all of you are going to start with your name. So for me, I'm going to start with my name. My name happens to be and then I could write out my whole name, Dominic, but I'm just going to do D for the sake of speed for all of you. Because you don't want to sit here and watch me draw. And my 6th grade friends, you know that I like to draw very slowly. Okay, so I've got my name on here, Mrs. D. If you do not know how to write in bubble letters, just use a marker, probably a black one or some sort of color, and you're going to keep going around and around and around your letters until they are thick. Okay. You probably know how to make a block letter, and that is just fine. That works for me as well. But for the most part, we're just going to start with this. You start with your name. Around your name, however it is you get it on there, however you draw it out, you're going to make some sort of shape. I like to kind of follow the shape of my letters. Just make sure that however you create your shape, you start it at one point and then meet up with it. You want a closed shape, not an open one. Okay? Once you have that, the remainder of the outside area is going to be your doodle. Now, when I say fill the space, I do not mean that you have to fill every last corner on this page. What I do mean is that you probably need to have something on this page that touches the top, touches the right, touches the left, and touches the bottom of the page. Okay, say I wanted to draw on here an animal, which happens to be one of the things that the 5th grade kiddos need to draw. But you should pick something that you feel confident drawing, and then you're going to fit it on here however it feels best. If that means making like a little teeny tiny bird that like sits up here, you know, his little wings out and his little feet. Okay, you're not helping yourself fill the page, but you've got your animal on there. If it means that you are going to have your animal like, you know, just his head peeking up over the bottom of the page, Okay, you've satisfied one of the requirements, right? It's touching the bottom of the page. But whatever you do, I suggest showing me your best. This page is going to become an introduction to from you to me. You are showing me what you are good at drawing. You are allowed to look at reference. So if you have, you'll have your tablet in front of you, you can look things up. You want to look at a book that you have in your house or a photograph that you took while on vacation, whatever you want to. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to lay out in the project directions. So when you go on to Schoology and you are looking at the assignment, I'm going to write down the 3 things that the 5th grade needs, the 3 things the 6th grade needs, and then the 3 things that everyone should include. Okay? But really, this page should be about you. So I'm just going to keep drawing here and fill in my doodle. I'm going to get my bird in here. And then I'm going to, just keep going. Okay, once you are done filling the page with your name and your needed items for your assignment, you don't have to cover every inch. Like I said before, you can have some white spots, but once you are totally done and you are satisfied with it, and you've gone through with your eraser and you've picked out the things that you, where things were overlapping so that you didn't have random see-through objects, the next thing you're going to do with this is Sharpie it. That is all you need to do with this page. I am not going to require you to color this page. If you want to, you may, but you do not have to. The only thing you're going to do is draw out a composition, Sharpie all of your pencil lines that you are keeping, and call it a day. Okay? Good luck. Can't wait to see what you come up with. And when I finish this, I will be more than happy to show you mine. Bye.